in this arena has a money stake in one of our famous couples. Rooting section number 1 has its money on Bobby Van and Elaine Joyce. Rooting section number 2 backs Dick Gautier and Barbara Stewart. And rooting section number 3 is betting on Jerry Stiller and Ann Mira as we play the game of celebrity gossip, Tattletales. And here's the star of Tattletales, Bert Convy.
Hi, thank you. Thank you very much. Hi. How are you? Nice to see you. Boy, we got a group here today, haven't we? It's nice to see you all. As you know, our studio audience is divided into 3 sections, each one backing one of our celebrity couples up here. And every time one of our stars wins some money, it's going to be divided among their rooting section. Now, of course, we have a show about the... Now, we have a show about married couples, so the first thing we've done, of course, is to split them up. Let's go over and say hello to the husbands, shall we? Hello, husbands!
Hello!
Hello, you can hear me, everything is fine, right?
Yes, everything is fine.
All right, now the first thing we're going to do is cut you out of sight and sound so you can't hear what's going on in here. Goodbye, fellas. Bye, husbands. All right, now we come to the best part, the ladies. Hello, ladies.
We're all learning.
Oh, you look so pretty and lovely. I'm fine. All right, now, we'll be back with more of Tattletales right after this message, so don't go away. We'll start our first game.
This portion of Tattletales is brought to you by Chef Boyardee, makers of a complete line of good-tasting Italian-style foods, and by Pam, the spray-on coating that stops food from sticking to pans.
Hi, I'm Carmelita Pope. To show how Pam stops food from sticking, I'll bake 2 identical macaroni and cheese casseroles, with one big difference. I'll spray this casserole dish with Pam, the pure vegetable coating. Bake them together. In serving, the casserole in the uncoated dish sticks. The one sprayed with Pam serves perfectly. At cleanup, look how much easier the Pam dish is to clean. Pam stops food, even casseroles, from sticking.
I've got a pizzeria.
I've got Chef Boyardee.
When I make a pizza, I make it fresh. First, I spread the dough, then the sauce, nice and even. After it's covered with cheese, I pop it in the oven, wait a few minutes, and you know what comes out? A fresh, hot pizza.
Chef Boyardee Pizzeria-style pizza you make at home.
Hey, where'd you learn how to make such good pizza?
Okay, here we are. The ladies are out here with me, sitting nice and pretty. Let's see how the fellas look on television. Fellas, are you there? Oh, yeah. Can you hear me now?
Oh, is that terrific?
Is Jerry there?
Looks like 3 fighter pilots, doesn't it?
Is Jerry sitting up?
Jerry's there.
I feel warm.
Now, fellas,
Sit up straight.
we'll be back to you in just a moment. Sit tight now. You can't. We don't want you to hear what we're doing. Goodbye, fellas. Wouldn't you like to get rid of your husband that quickly? All right, ladies, I'm going to ask you questions about your husbands and your lives together. When you think you have an answer that he's going to recognize, you just press that little button right in front of you. But now listen, you must be first. I'll only take one response, okay? Here we go. Here's the first question, and it is this. Your first date together. Your first? Okay. Elaine, tell us all about your first date.
Well, dear, my mother's not going to like this. I was in a bar, a singles bar, and Bobby was there with a group of friends, and I was all by myself, and I saw him, and that was it. I said, I have to meet him. So I asked the maitre d', I said, would you please go over and ask him if he would like to dance? And he said, are you kidding? I don't want to dance with her. And that's how we first met. And actually, I stayed there till it closed, until he finally came over and said, would you like to have a cup of coffee? And
you said, no, I'd rather dance.
yeah, I said, who are you? No. I said, I'd love to. And it all started then about 8 years ago.
That's a lovely story. You really did it yourself.
I picked him up all by myself.
All right, now, what I need from you is a one-word clue that's worth $100 or a two-word clue that's worth $50 to your rooting section. So what do you think Bobby will recognize?
And the question is going to be...
The question is your first date together.
Singles bar. How's that, gang?
Yeah.
Yay!
I think that's a good clue.
Okay.
Okay. Let's bring the fellas back. Shh. Hello, fellas.
Hello.
Hi.
All right. Now, you couldn't hear anything, right?
Not
you
a thing. A lot of rotten music.
A lot of rotten music.
Yes, I just
All
seven
right. Now,
choruses.
we have asked the ladies a question out here. This is the question.
Right.
Your first date together. Now, what I want you to do is sound that signal in front of you when you recognize your wife and think you can match her answer from this clue. The question is your first date together, and the clue is singles bar.
I rang it. Did you hear me? How we doing, gang?
Okay, Bobby.
Yes.
Well, Bobby, you can hear that you're on the right track. Tell us the story, will you?
Well, I went to a singles bar in Hollywood, a place called PJ's, and I was sitting there. It was great music and great chicks, and I met Elaine. She picked me up in a bar.
That's exactly what she said for $100.
Thank you, boys. We got it. That's
Oh,
it, baby.
honey.
I mean, for $50. That's right. A two-word clue. And that's exactly right. All right. We'll be back to you in just a moment with another question, fellas. There they go again. All right, ladies, just for fun, the same question. Your first date.
Oh.
Okay, Ann. Tell us all about your first date with Jerry.
Well, actually, he had a pair of ballet slippers and yeah, I know he's built. And he came over and at my house in Greenwich Village, and my roommate was out, and I offered him a glass of milk, and we got romantic, or maybe we got romantic and then had the glass of milk. I'll say glass of milk, glass milk.
Glass milk
Yes.
is a two-word clue for $50. Now they're saying.
What should I say? They're yelling at
Well,
me.
they're yelling milk.
Milk? All right.
That could be tough. Okay, you want to go with milk? Okay, let's go.
You don't live with me, you people. I'm telling you. Glass milk.
Glass milk is what she wants. Now she knows him, so. Okay.
I know him.
All right, let's bring on the fellas. Fellas, we have asked a question. The question is this.
Yes.
Your first date together.
Oh, okay.
We did it again.
Okay.
All right, now here's the clue. First date together, glass milk. There it is. Okay. Jerry, let's hear the story. I've always heard of glass tea, but let's hear the story.
I'm not so sure I can tell this story on with this week.
Why?
Well, that's very funny because Ann told it. You better be able to tell it.
We have children now, and
Wait a minute. What is this?
I'm not as footloose and fancy free as I used to be. If I recall this correctly, Ann and I were going together, and we were very. The question is how did I didn't know.
Your first date is the question.
The first date. Well, she was standing there in the room, and
And,
she said to me, and I didn't know what to say to her. And she said, "Would you like a glass of milk?"
We'll buy that. Absolutely. That's worth $50. Very good, Jerry.
Because you're a pussycat, that's why.
Thank you.
Because you're a pussy.
That's it.
Okay. All right, now, fellas, and listen carefully now, because I have a tattletale quickie. Well, for every correct answer up here, it's worth $100 to your rooting section. Okay?
Right.
Now, listen to the question, but don't give me the answer now.
Right.
Here is the question. Gentlemen.
Yes.
Is that us too?
You too, Dick, yes. Gentlemen, assume the law allows it and your wife has consented so that you can have an extra wife, which you may pick from a foreign country. They're all grinning like Cheshire cats up here. Would you pick a geisha girl from Japan, a belly dancer from Morocco, or a fashion model from France? That's France for you, Dick.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, would you pick a geisha girl, a belly dancer, or a fashion model? Think about it. We'll come back to you in just a moment. Okay, ladies, this is worth $100 for your rooting section. Ann, what do you think now?
Well,
Would Jerry like a geisha girl, a belly dancer, or a fashion model?
I don't think he would go for a Moroccan belly dance. You'd have to be Israeli for Jerry. But I think France or a geisha girl. He loves Japanese food.
Mm-hmm.
I'd say a geisha girl.
Geisha girl.
Yeah. What do they know?
That's fine. Okay, let's bring in Jerry. Jerry.
Yes.
Now you've had a little time to think about it. Would you rather have a geisha girl, a belly dancer, or a fashion model?
Oh, if my wife consented, I would love to have a geisha girl.
Good boy. Good boy.
There's a lot of. You want to know why? Can I tell you why?
You got it. You got it.
You know why?
That's it. You want it.
You're getting one for Hanukkah.
No, I guess I don't. Well, the reason for it very simply is if my wife's.
They don't want to hear the reason, and
No?
neither do I.
No. Money. That's it. Thank you, Jerry. Goodbye.
Shame on you.
Okay, Barbara. What about Dick now? Would he like a geisha girl, a belly dancer, or a fashion model?
Well, let me see. With the name of Gautier, I think because belly dancers' bellies are too big.
Oh, really? I hadn't noticed that.
Yeah, they kind of hang out. I would say a French fashion model.
Okay, a fashion model.
Oh,
from
kids.
France.
Oh, just
Okay,
pray.
here we go. Hang on. Let's bring in Dick. Okay, Dick.
Yeah.
Which one would it be? A geisha girl, a belly dancer, or a fashion model?
Well, I don't speak Chinese, and I don't know belly talk too well. But I'll tell you this: I do know how to say "voulez-vous coucher." It's all the French I know anymore.
Of course.
The wrong one?
No, you're right.
Oh.
You're absolutely right for $100. And I don't know what that French phrase. What did that French phrase mean that you just did there?
It means.
Never mind, Dick.
All right.
Thank you, Dick. Okay, Elaine. How about Bobby? Would he like a geisha girl, a belly dancer, or a fashion model?
He'd like all of them. Nevertheless, Bobby would choose a French fashion model.
All right. Okay. All right, let's bring on Bobby and see what he says. Bobby?
Yeah, right here.
What would you like? Would you like a geisha girl, a belly dancer, or a fashion model?
Well, I'll tell you, I've been thinking about it. I've been trying to get women off my back for years, so I wouldn't pick a geisha. And my wife does the greatest belly dance you ever saw, but let's not talk about that. So I got to go with the fashion model. I like that. That's good. You got it.
Okay. Very nice, Bobby. That's incredible that they got that.
Yeah, we all won.
That really is incredible because that's very hard to do, I would think, to
We
pick
know
all
them
those
all
ladies.
so well.
Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Now, that's our halftime signal. It means we're halfway through. We're at the halfway mark. And let's see how our score stands. Barb and Dick have $100. Ann and Jerry have $150. Elaine and Bobby have $150. All right. Now, we're going to do a little turnabout. We want the ladies to step to the rear. Fellas, to come out here front and center. We're going to do a little switcherini here. Not mates, just places, that's all. And we'll come back with more of Tattletales right after this message.
There's not much difference in pain relievers that you can see. But in your bloodstream, the differences are very real. While all three leading pain relievers reach an effective level in minutes, in the final analysis, only one of them hits and holds the highest level, Anacin. This difference is the extra pain reliever Anacin provides when you have a headache. Remember, the difference in Anacin is the higher level of pain reliever. Anacin relieves pain fast.
Mary? Uh-huh. I don't think I'm going to be able to help at the church supper. My arthritis is acting up. Use your rub. It wouldn't smell like a sick room. Use mine. Infrarub's not smelly. But is it strong?
Yes, Infrarub has 4 strong warming medicines. Strong medicine, but no strong smell. 4 odorless medicines that give great warmth. Hours of relief from occasional minor arthritis pain.
I see you made it.
Infrarub, strong medicine and no strong smell.
In addition to cash awards, a member of the winning rooting section chosen at random will receive a Westclock's digital dial-light alarm clock, wood grain finish, lighted dial backed by years of experience. Westclocks, a Tally Industries company. And the 22-volume World Book Encyclopedia, including research guide and index volume. World Book is easy to use, easy to read, and easy to understand. We'll be back to Tattletales in just a moment.
Have you ever wished for one product that would clean and shine almost everything in your house? Here it is, Clean and Shine. Like magic, Clean and Shine leaves a nice shine on fine wood furniture, so you don't need furniture polish. It cleans and shines mirrors, so you don't need glass cleaner for mirrors. It cleans and shines refrigerators, like this kitchen product, even countertops, tile, and vinyl. Try Clean and Shine, the foam that cleans and shines almost everything in your house.
The fragrance of freshly gathered herbs, sage, lemongrass, new mown hay, chamomile. Glade introduces Fresh Herbal, a new air freshener made from the essence of 9 natural herbs. Glade Fresh Herbal is a light fragrance that erases stale odors and fills the air with the clean scent of natural herbs. Fresh Herbal, newest of the natural scents from Glade.
Okay, we're back with Tattletales. Now, as you know, our studio audience is participating in whatever our stars win up here, but I have a little added bonus. Whatever couple is ahead at the end of our show, our winningest couple, if you're backing them, we will add $1,000.
Okay, fellas. Okay. I want to sit in the audience. I want to sit in the audience.
Bobby just said he'd rather sit in the audience.
That's
Okay.
it.
We've got the fellas up here. Let's see how the ladies are doing backstage. Ladies, are you all tuned in?
You scared us to death.
Everything
she
all
looks
right?
like Leonard Nimoy.
Okay, ladies, we'll get back to you in just a moment. You look lovely on television, I must say, don't they?
Thank you.
Okay, bye. All right, now, fellas, I'm going to ask you questions about your wives and your lives together. If you got an answer you think she'll recognize, then get your hand up on that button, but you have to be quick because I'll only take one. The first response, okay? Here's your first question. How you can tell when she's feeling romantic? Bobby was first.
Who won? Did I win?
Bobby. Okay, Bob. Tell us a story, if you will.
Well, I can always tell when my wife is feeling romantic. She turns the lights down low. She always asks me to make her a little drink. You know what I mean? She starts wearing sexy things, you know.
I know
little hints like that, you know what I mean?
I never
She's got that gleam in her eye.
Okay, so now what I need from you is either a 1 or a 2-word clue. A 1-word clue is worth $100. A 2-word clue is worth $50.
One word? Drink.
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 Okay. Let's bring on the ladies, shall we? Now, ladies.
Hi. Yeah.
We have asked the fellas a question. The question is this: how you can tell when she's feeling romantic. Now, sound your signal if you recognize your husband and think you can match his answer from this clue. The question is how you can tell when she's feeling romantic, and the clue is drink. How about that? Oh, that's wonderful. Oh, I love it. Okay.
Right on.
Elaine,
Right on.
Yes.
tell us all about it, my dear.
Bobby, shame on you. My mother's never going to talk to either one of us.
Good, good.
Goody, goody.
Are you crowded in there, darling? No. it's all right.
No, she's fine. She's fine.
Honey, well, I'm sorry, Bert, and ladies and gentlemen. My husband always knows because I always come home and I kind of just hum a little bit, and then I say, could I have a little drink?
That's what I said. That's worth $100. Thank you, Elaine.
Thank you.
Okay, goodbye, ladies. We'll be back to you in a minute. All right, now, fellas. Now, listen carefully. Same question. How you can feel when she's romantic. Okay. Okay, Richard, tell us all about it.
Well, it doesn't sound terribly romantic. It sounds a little bit like a Pavlovian response.
I wish I could train my wife that way.
But that's exactly what it is, because when my wife feels like it, we have a little silver bell to the side of the bed. And she she rings the bell, folks. Wait a minute. Someone gave it to us as a wedding gift. They said, hey, whenever you feel like getting it on, ring the bell, you know. So bell.
Okay. Let's bring on the ladies, shall we? Ladies, we had a little fun. We asked the same question, how you can tell when she's feeling romantic. Now sound your signal if you recognize your husband's clue. How you can tell when she's feeling romantic, and the clue is bell. Okay, Barbara, tell us about it.
This is absolutely humiliating. but I ring a bell.
You're weird. I love the story so much, I just wanted to hear it again. Okay, that's exactly what he said. For $100.
Can you imagine how lucky Quasimodo could have gotten?
Okay, at this point, Ann and Jerry have $150. Barb and Dick have $200, and Ann and Bobby are in the lead with $250. We'll be back right after this word with more Tattletales.
What did you have for dinner last night?
It was, I don't know.
I don't know.
Funny. That's funny.
It's not funny.
Here's something they'll remember. Chungking frozen chicken chow mein. The Chinese have a way with chicken, and Chungking knows the secret. The secret of surrounding chicken with crisp vegetables and delicate oriental seasonings. For a dinner that your family will remember, Chungking frozen chicken chow mein. They'll remember.
Powder-age detergents looked and worked about the same, but now there's a liquid that does what powders can't do. Now there's Dynamo.
Dynamo. So different, just a quarter cup does the whole wash and more. Sheets, towels, even chicken grease on permanent press. No powder detergent can do all that, and Dynamo does it all at powder prices.
Come out of the powder age. Dynamo does more.
That's old Smoky Slim. I paid nothing for him, but he's still pretty special to me. He's rarely in the mood for plain dry dog food, so I mix it up with recipe. Mixing chunks, that is. It's got good chunks of beef and lots of good beef gravy made specially for mixing with dried dog food. Just half a can turns a bowl of dry dog food into a tail wagging meal that's still downright cheap. Recipe mixing chunks, because that dog's pretty special to me.
I smell clean. Whoa! I smell clean. Whoa! With Life Boy, I'm not just clean. I smell clean. Whoa!
He's gone bananas.
You know, getting me like, smell clean. Whoa!
Lifebuoy deodorant soap. It's not enough to be clean. You gotta smell clean.
Oh, hey, you really do smell clean.
Okay, we're back. This time we're going to play a Tattletale Quickie. That means every correct answer up here is worth $100 for your rooting section. Ladies, I'm going to ask you the question. I'm going to ask you the question, ladies, but don't give me the answer now. Just think about it, okay? Here it is. Ladies, it's your anniversary. If your husband planned to give you as a present, well, that can't be right. Wait a minute. Oh, I see. If your husband planned to, I thought he was going to give you away as a present on your anniversary.
I thought about many times.
If your husband planned to give you as a present a $10,000 fur coat, a $10,000 diamond, or $5,000 in cash, which would you prefer? Think about it. A $10,000 fur coat, a $10,000 diamond, and $5,000 in cash. Okay, we'll come back to it in a minute, ladies. Think it over. I think they're thinking about it, too. Okay, Jerry, tell us about Ann. Which one of those gifts do you think would mean the most to her on an anniversary?
Well, I would think it would be the money. Yeah. Most of all, I say this because I think material objects have never appealed to her. Take me, for instance. No, she's like that. She doesn't wear furs or anything like that, and diamonds she loses.
Right. So, let's not go into that one.
All right, yeah.
Okay, let's bring her on and see you. Okay, we know the answer. All right. Ann, hi there.
Hello, hello.
Okay, what
I'm
would it be?
lonely in here in this little box.
Well, talk to us now. Would you
Hi.
like a $10,000 fur coat, a $10,000 diamond, or a $5,000 in cash for your anniversary?
I'd love some gasoline and sirloin steak.
Those are the things we can get you.
I know. Who can? I think I don't want a fur coat because Cleveland Amy's a friend of ours, and those little dead animals. I think $5,000. Who knows? Yeah.
That's what it said. It's worth $100. All right. Okay. Thanks, Ann. Okay, let's move on down. Now, Dick.
Yeah.
How about Barbara? Would she like $10,000 fur coat, a $10,000 diamond, or $5,000 in cash?
Well, she already has the $10,000 for a No.
This is for your anniversary too. Which,
Yeah,
you know,
for
kind of
anniversary. Well, I'll
tells
tell
the
you,
truth.
Barbara's pretty smart, being a money-grubbing gold digger. I think really what she'd do is I think she'd take the diamond and sell it for $7,500. So I'll say the diamond is better than the $5,000.
All right, let's bring her on. Barbara. Hey, Barbara, how are you?
Yeah.
Okay, Barbara, what would it be? The $10,000 fur coat, the $10,000 diamond, or $5,000 in cash?
Just give me the money, honey.
Hey, dummy, you could sell the diamond for $8,500.
You
Okay,
idiot!
I'm sorry, he didn't say that.
You didn't say
No score
money.
there, Barbara. Sorry about that. Bye, Barbara. Bye. Okay, Bobby, how about Elaine? We got Barbara off just in time.
Well, I'll tell you, this is a tough one. I know my wife doesn't like diamonds. That's out. Now, she's got cash. She wants a mink coat. She'd like it. I would say the $10,000 fur coat. That's
Okay,
what
let's
I would
ask
say.
her. Elaine.
That's what she'd like. For our anniversary.
Elaine, let's bring on Elaine. Elaine, what would it be? The coat, the diamond, or $5,000 in cash?
I have been drooling all over them. I just can't, all of them. I would take all of them, but I think Bobby would say the $10,000 coat.
$100 for you. All right. Okay.
Okay, Bobby, I want it.
Oh, wait a minute. All right, there's the sound. That means that's the end of the game. We have no more time. Our winners are Elaine and Bobby Wynn. We had $350. We add $1,000 to that for a grand total of $1,350. And we'll come back to Tattletales right after this message. We'll be right back. Hang on now.
I smell clean. I smell clean. Ho, ho, ho. With Lifebuoy, I smell clean.
Hey, Adonis.
Oh,
Any soap will get you clean.
honey, it's not enough to be clean. You gotta smell clean. That's why I use Lifebuoy. So I smell clean.
Lifebuoy deodorant soap. It's not enough to be clean. You gotta smell clean.
Hey, you really do smell clean.
You think so?
Really? Oh, you're kidding.
Grease. Tough to clean, right? No more. New formula Janitor in a Drum breaks up grease better than any other leading cleaner. Here's cooking grease added to Janitor and 5 other top cleaners. Equal strength. Mix. Grease comes back to the top of all the other cleaners. But see how Janitor breaks up grease better, makes cleaning easier. New formula Janitor in a Drum breaks up grease better.
It was easy.
That's all the time we have for. We'll see you next time on Tattletales. Thank you. Thanks for coming. Good to see you.
This is Jack Clark speaking for Tattletales, a Mark Goodson, Bill Todman production.
Are you watching, you little rascals?
It's fun, isn't it?